My name is Hanniel Perea. This is a video for teaching and learning English. I'm going to answer some questions. Can a language shape the way we think? Yes, it does. Okay, in which manners? Okay, and learning a language shapes the way you think because you understand the speaker of that language point of view. Can language define reality or we define language? Okay, both language defines reality and reality or we define language. Why? Okay, language is culture and the culture is also language. You cannot have any of those without the other. The difference between language acquisition and learning. Okay, acquisition, it is when happens when you are surrounded by people who natively speak that language. You can listen to them and you can understand, and well, it is a different process to learning. In acquisition, you have a balanced level of learning and you just learning unconsciously. And in learning, you must learn grammar and understand it. And it goes in a process from the easiest level to the hardest. And you also learn continuously, but in acquisition, you have to be exposed to that language. Okay, to what extent does age influence language learning or language acquisition? It is said that children learn better, and well, it may be true because that ability of quick learning is lost when you grow up at some extent. But I do think that if you manage to understand at least a bit of that language and you acquire it instead of learning it, it won't be as difficult as it is said. The difference between second language and foreign language. Okay, a second language can be like in Canada, that you can use any of those to communicate with the people that live there. English and French are both used in daily life, and there's no problem. Instead, a foreign language could be, as it is here in Mexico, English, because you can use it, but nobody in daily life uses it for communicating with your friends or something. To what extent has the English language influenced your professional identity? Okay, it had a huge influence because, as the first question say, I can think another way thanks to English. I can see from both point of view, and that makes me think further. Why do I think the way I do? Okay, this is shaped by the language. You are surrounded by people. Okay, I am surrounded by people that think one way, and I acquire their language and their culture. So I I see life this way because of my surroundings. How could I think differently? Again, as the first question say, um, I could think differently by learning another language and understanding their point of view, the perspective of those people. What thoughts do I wish to create? Okay, um, it is a thought, but not more than a thought, is a dream to become a translator and travel everything it may be, some of the goals, right? Okay, this is everything.